Fresh from the pages of Sample Library Review, here's this week's Deal Compressor show for February 13th, 2026. I'm your host, Don Bodan. We got new releases. Luftrum's got a new one from Dark Zebra. Brainworks has a new, interesting-looking multi-effects plugin. Sound Iron continues their Hyperion series with solo string instruments. And Baby Audio's got expansions for one of their latest releases. Of course, we got dollar deals, featured freebies. First, let's dive into new releases. Starting off with something everybody can enjoy, a free new instrument from Fractured Sounds, Blueprint Whirly. This vintage keys library does run in the free Contact player, is NKS compatible, and you guessed it, they sampled a classic electric piano for this one. Now, this is part of their Blueprint series, an ever-growing collection of free sample libraries from the developer, and it looks like you can just click right here to download everything in their entire Blueprint catalog, which continues to grow. Some great instruments here. News from Lufttrum, they've released Osiris presets for Dark Zebra. Does run in Dark Zebra HZ or Zebra Legacy. It does normally sell for $39. It looks like if you buy 2 products from the developer, you get a 10% discount. If you buy 3, you'll get 20. 4, you'll get 30% off. Now, this is fresh off the heels of Luftrum's 34. Omnisphere 3 preset collection, and this one's going to sell for $49. News over at Plugin Alliance, Brainworks has released BX Tonebox. For this creative multi-effects instrument, the developers created a modular system with tons of different options for character. It's normally going to sell for $69. Grab it now for $39.99 during the intro promo. I also did see it is over at Plugin Boutique for $40 if you want to use your rewards points or chalk up some more. In headlines this week, Sound Iron's released a new one in their Hyperion series with Hyperion Strings Solo Cello. Promising an expressive virtual solo cello for Contact player, it's focusing on deep sampling in a dry, intimate studio space, delivering true legato, 7 long and 17 short articulations with crescendos, swells, runs, trills, and effects, all captured chromatically with close stereo miking for maximum realism. The library also contains 860 tempo-synced melodic phrases across 24 different keys. Library's Contact player instruments normally going to sell for $99. You get it for $69 during that intro promo. Other highlights this week, Bunker Samples has released a first here with Dan Trung, promising the first of its kind sample library of a century-old Vietnamese bamboo xylophone. It's recorded in a modern scoring setup and deeply sampled as a chromatic Contact 6 instrument. with more than 3 octaves, offering mallet hits, expressive rolls, smooth crossfades, resonant rubs, and 11 glissandos. Does require the full version of Contact 6 or higher, normally going to be $39. Grab it for $25 until February 28th. And news from Baby Audio, I spotted these techno expansions over at Plug & Boutique. Baby Audio's drum synthesizer Techno is even more useful now that they got 3 new expansions, including Techco, promising a techno expansion pack with an array of electronic modern techno presets, modern industrial expansion pack, promising deep and sharp cinematic one-shots that push techno's virtual circuits beyond analog nostalgia, and hyperpop. Inspired by Charlie XX Sophie, with blown-out kits, metallic snares, and synthesized percussion. Each of these packs are available over at Plug & Boutique for just $9.50. It's a 50% discount till March 1st on each of the developers' new expansions. Now, I've got even more new releases to cover, but first let's cover the highlights from the week. Sample Logic's Morphestra Ultra on a deep 76% off discount right now, with Morphestra Ultra. Sample Logic's promising a cinematic morphed orchestral virtual instrument that uses the Ultra engine to offer deep real-time sound design and extensive modulation capabilities for modern scoring. This thing is massive, with 650 multi-sampled orchestral instruments and morphed presets. Covering everything from subtle evolving textures to massive hybrid soundscapes. Now, I did have a chance to check this out when it first was released. I found it to be one of the smoothest VST engines I have used in years. It's currently $89.99, normally sells for $399, and is available for Mac or Windows as a VST3 or AU format. In the spotlight this week, Stringflow Collection by Ben Osterhaus, 3 contact instruments bundled together at 65% off. This includes a violin, viola, and cello that capture that distinctive rolling bow technique. These are designed for cinematic scoring and modern production, turning simple chords into realistic tempo sync performances with intelligent harmony handling and multiple ways to control voicings. I've been a fan of all of the Ben Osterhaus libraries. He seems to always be pushing the boundaries. This collection in particular really stands out for me. Normally $135, get it for $47.50 or just the next 10 days. More new releases. Audio Modern's got a new free one for their Soundbox engine, Starlight. Designed for indie-tronica and synth-pop sounds, it's free. I'll include a link for you to head over there and grab it today. Say Interactive has released Materia Prima, promising an expressive sound design engine with modulation, effects, and inspiring presets. It does have drag and drop your own samples. Normally sells for $59 on a special intro price, $49 till February 16th. News from Slate and Ash, they've launched Primaries Woods. This one's exploring the solo woodwinds as fundamental colors in the orchestral spectrum, capturing the full woodwind family with bassoons, clarinets, flutes, oboes, saxophones, with over 100 multi-sampled articulations. Normally going to sell for $249 on special intro price $149. Plus there's a primaries bundle. If you want to pick up the other primaries instruments, it's going to be normally $498. Get it for $349 during that intro promo. Multone Audio's got a new one with sonic textures. This is their ambience and sound effects library. It looks like it runs in context 6.8 or higher, normally $39.99. Special intro price $27.99 during the intro promo. And Tune Tracks has a new collection, Drum MIDI Hip Hop Handbook. With nearly 500 MIDI files inspired by 3 decades of hip-hop drums, you get it now for $29. Latest release from Pitch Innovations, Sonic Atlas Streets of South India. This one seems to be a big hit, bundled over at Plugin Boutique with all 3 together for just $99, normally $237. Pick them up individually for $49 during the intro promo. Now, I do have a copy of Sonic Atlas Streets of South India. I can't wait to check it out myself. If you want to see me bump it up in my queue, get a review out here, please chime in the comments below. Last week, we covered the announcement of Acorn. This is Audifier's brand new soundbox collection that they're releasing. We played samples from the first 4 that were released, but let's check out the next 4 that I didn't play samples of yesterday with Ground Tone, Ketone, Sodovas, Field 12. All these Acorn instruments for the Soundbox player are going to be $25 each. And last but certainly not least, the largest release from last week, Heaviosity's Convergence. Normally itself for $149, still on special intro price $119 over at Best Service. I'll include a link to this and everything I mentioned clearly organized in that first pinned comment below. In music and AI, I came across Prism, this audio to MIDI plugin. It's promising to redefine audio to MIDI with the next generation engine. There is a free trial, fully functional for 21 days if you want to check it out for yourself. The special intro price is $79, normally $99. Does run as a VST or AU. Also came across Forte. This is a mix prep and bounce automation AI. It promises to batch, code, rename, reorganize, and reorder your tracks so it fits into one of your mix templates. It looks like pricing is DAW dependent, and it does work with all DAWs, it says, and it looks like it's a subscription with different tiers, so I'll let you dive into this if it's something you're interested in. Came across a couple non-AI utilities that I wanted to share. I'm not sure who needs these. Looks like these certainly could be useful. First one's MIDI remap. If you have existing MIDI drums from one library, you can easily just remap it to the note values of another library. I think this is going to be extremely useful for somebody out there, because this is one of my biggest complaints, is that nobody sticks to putting their drums in the same mapping. Another utility I came across is Samply. This one's designed to stream, share, and collaborate on audio from your phone and desktop. It looks like the benefit of this is you're going to be able to privately share audio for mixes or orchestrations, and then have notes put into the audio files at specific time marks, so you're not bouncing back and forth between trying to figure out timestamps in emails or things like that. You get your notes right there as you listen to the audio. This one's a subscription again, with $8 per month for the indie version, $28 for the pro version, and there is a studio version, which all depend on their storage capabilities on the site. Latest sales offered here. Minimal Audio's got their Current 2 at 50% off. Normally $199, get it for $99 till February 28. Horror Sounds has their Capsule bundle with over 10 gigabytes of contents. Available now at $99, normally $384. Rhodes Plugins has some discounts over at Plugin Boutique with up to 50% off of the developer's virtual instruments. TuneTracks has February deals over at Best Service with up to 40% off. This looks like it includes both apps and some expansions. Have Audio's got a Valentine's sale with up to 42% off with code LOVE. Includes a number of great instruments from the developer. We'll cover some more of these highlights in the dollar deals section. And Lunacy Audio celebrating Valentine's Day with up to 68% off over at Plugin Boutique across their apps and expansions as well. Big sales over at VSL with their harps and organ specials. Their Synchron harps and Synchron organs are on sale right now on discounts. Over at Audio Plugin Deals, you can pick up the Ultimate Drum Hit Bundle by Underground Sounds, packed with over 300 different kits and 10,000 wave one-shots. It's 97% off. Get it for $35, normally sold for $1,220. And last but certainly not least, Hollywood Pop Brass by East West Sounds on a deep discount at Best Service. Normally $299, grab it for $89, plus you get $2.67 in rewards. We got a bunch of dollar deals this week. Let's dive right in. Dark Intervals Arctica for Contact, 75% off. Now just $19. You can grab Stagecraft Software's Simple Stems, just $19.99 right now. Eventime's D-Boom, just $9. And Sheen Machine, just $9 as well. Have Audio's Shruti Box bundle on deep discount. Get it for $29.40 right now, as well as the Rebecca. Just $17.40. Have Audio also has their Cantel bundle at 40% off, just $29.40. And Vessel Audio's Fragmented plugin here on deep discount, just $4.95. You can get Goreshi's The Ron Rocco per the deepest discounts I've seen yet. Just $5. Vicious Antelope's Colorful Bundle with Arturia Pigment presets. It's 86% off. Now just $20. Cinetrance Sci-Fi Atmospheres Volume 1 through 4 are all 30% off. and $14 each. You can get Philip Liato's Cinematic Cells Solo Cello at 47% off, just $9.99, and Hidden Path Audio's Complete Contact Bundle, which includes Barrage, Battalion, and Transforms, just $29 for all three of these libraries. Sonic's Empire Bundle, their 2023 bundle, is 88% off. You can grab this now for just $4.95 for 3 gigabytes of vocal samples. And over at Audio Plugin Deals, they got a February Mega Bundle with a ton of stuff included in this, including Virtual Drummer Deep, Repitch Elements, Cinematic Effects, Vocal Atmospheres, and Ignition, that Creative Multi-Effects plugin. 98% off right now, normally $626. Grab it for just $9.99. Plugin effects on sale this week. Gain Match by Letty Mix is just $9 right now over at Audio Plugin Deals. Over at Best Service, you can get Sound Particles in Shaper at $48, normally $69. Over at Plugin Boutique, say it with me, my friends, far too many deals for me to mention. A few that jumped out include a Sweet Sonic's Laser 2, brand new and improved transient sidechain plugin from the developer, just $39. Normally going to sell for $89. Minimal audio plugins, we covered some of these in the show, up to 56% off right now till February 28th. That does include Rift 2, 46% off, just $69. And there's a big discount on solid state Logic plugins, up to 88% off some of the developers' plugins. I'll include a link over there if you want to peruse all of those. Freebies that made our radar this week. Carve Audio's Busboy, normally $49. You can grab this plugin right now for free. Crystal Dynamics has their Crystal Fields Mastering Grade Dynamic Processor available as a VST or AU for free. And Daphneurus has the Launch Code Synthesizer plugin available for free right now. Over at Piano Book, I saw a few over there with the Family Ensemble by Werner K. This Decent Sampler Instruments. Free. Also saw there's an electric organ Gem Jumbo 6196 by Pojan that was put together. Another decent sampler instrument available for free. And if you missed it, there's a new freebie over at Vienna Symphonic Library. It came out last week with their free space organ ambient recordings. That's going to wrap it up for this week's Deal Compressor show. You could have been down any one of YouTube rabbit holes. I appreciate you spending a little time with me here. If you got any suggestions for reviews or comments on any of the instruments you're excited about, something you picked up that you're using a lot, please chime in below. Let me know. I'm always curious to see if there's something I missed or if there's a gem hidden in the deluge of new releases and sales. That's it for me. Deal Compressor out.